Hi you guys, I'm back for another beauty type video. Super excited. I want to put a little side note in here. I finally dyed my hair. I was so gray that you know how you get, if you get gray hair, you'll know this. You get those kind of wires and whatnot and they kind of like poke out all over the place and you start to look a little funky. I was just kind of lazy and I hadn't done it in a while and I said I need to do it. I have today off of work. I took a long weekend, so I said I just need to make this happen. So hopefully I look a little more presentable on camera. What do you think? Maybe, possibly. So thank you guys for coming back. I hope you enjoy this. Today is a product showdown, a brand product showdown. I wanted to discuss with you guys today the Maybelline Age Rewind, which is, I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the place. It's eraser for dark circles. And I recently got turned on to the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I'm going to talk about each of them, and like I said, we're going to have a little duel here, a little brand concealer, review here. So yes, I have been using the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline for probably 4 or 5 years. It's actually what I'm wearing today. I don't have the best lighting, so I don't think you're going to be able to see it on me necessarily, but I will come in a little bit closer. I am wearing it today underneath my eyes. I love this. I've been using it for years. You can tell by this tube, it's pretty much almost all gone, and I've already bought my backup. This is what the packaging looks like, just so you know. So yes, I've been using this for quite some time. It, I believe, has about 6 colors, is about $8. I use the one in light pale, so that's the one that just happens to work for me. But like I said, there's 6 colors, and like I said, it ranges about $8 depending where you get it from. Very easy to attain. You can get this at Walmart, Target, Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS. Very easy to, get this product. It's always had great reviews. So like I said, I started trying it a few years ago, and I've enjoyed it. This applicator, let's talk about that. The applicator, and I'm sorry it's kind of gross, this one has been used for a while, you can tell. It has a little spongy end. I put it on, I always put it in kind of the V shape under my eye, and I go up here and I use my, a blender or a brush to put that, underneath my eyes. Some people like the applicator. I think other people don't because they probably feel it's gross and it's dirty, whatever, but I don't mind it so much. I guess I feel like it's kind of convenient. You just turn it, you click it up and the product comes up to the end. So I don't necessarily mind it. I have clean skin when I'm putting my makeup on, so I don't necessarily mind it so much. I know that some people do though. The one good thing about this, I will tell you, I'm actually going to read it right off the package. This has, and I'm going to butcher how you say this, goji berry and haloxyl. I'm going to say haloxyl. Instantly erases dark circles, fine lines, visibly diminishes puffiness. I feel like it delivers. I feel like it does what it says. I feel like it gives you kind of that highlighter type effect, if you will. To me, I also like that this dries to a very light texture. It's almost powdery, and I like that. I don't like anything that feels heavy on my skin. I don't feel like it clogs my pores. I've never broken out from it. Another good thing to point out. So I say this one's a go. If you have never tried it, give it a try. I think that you would be really surprised by it. And like I said, I was recently turned on to the Maybelline Fit Me, which I also have in light, which is number 10. This one ranges about $7. It's, I believe it's in 6 colors, and this is also very attainable. Every store I mentioned before, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, whatever, store you go to, any drugstore, any big, big box store, you can get this. And the only problem I've noticed is that when I have looked for it in the past, I feel like the stores run out and they don't restock it, and I don't know why that is, but anyway, I got it. So let's talk about the applicator. It has, as you can see, hopefully you guys can see, the little wand. It's very easy to use. Again, do my little V shape, go in there and use one of my Real Technique brushes usually with this one. Press it into the skin. Has great coverage. I don't have any of the details on this because it literally comes just like this. It's not like the Age Rewind that comes in the little box. It literally comes like this with the little sticker on the back, just so nobody can use it. But their claims, I did write this down, is that it has great coverage, it brightens the under eye. I feel like it does. I feel like that, again, This product packs a punch and it does what it's supposed to do. It's a very wet product, I will say that. I don't think you can probably see it on camera. Again, I don't have the best camera, but it's a very wet product. But that took me a little bit to get used to because with the Age Rewind, it goes on very thin, believe it or not, even with that, you know, spongy ball end. You think it would put too much product on, but it really doesn't. This, I had to learn to work with it being such a wet product, and if the lighting changed, I'm sorry, the sun keeps going in and out. It's not cooperating. So yeah, like I said, I feel like this product packs a punch. It does what it's supposed to do. Again, I guess it kind of depends on your preference. For being both Maybelline, I feel like I would stand by both of these. If you haven't tried one of them, I definitely would try them. I feel like for the price point and for the variety of colors that you can get, why not? You know, who doesn't like a good deal? I'm all about affordable makeup. Drugstore makeup is my first love. It's what I enjoy. And a nice thing about a lot of the stores is if you really don't like something, you can actually return it. A lot of the stores, especially Ulta, they'll take the product back. You know, you probably buy it, you use it right away. If you're like me, you're excited. So you go home and you use it. So if you don't like it, you can probably return it. So something to consider. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little brand duel, if you will, this little showdown between these two concealers from Maybelline. I like them both. Give them a shot. And do me a favor, leave me a comment down below of your favorite concealers, something that you maybe suggest that I try, or any comments about these two if you like them or you don't. I'd be interested to know. And of course, as always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I will be back with another beauty type video next week. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend. Bye.